So, if you really want to be yourself in any situation in the world, while you are speaking, uh, anywhere in the world, doesn't matter wherever you are, what condition or situation you have to be yourself. If you're not yourself, your opponent or your subconscious habits are controlling you that time. And subconscious habits are the habits that you built up until now, from your childhood to now, that you built up in time. That is actually a compulsive behavior, and or it could be like subconscious behavior that could always control you in every situation wherever you are when you are speaking with people, or your opponent could do the same thing. So if you and why it happens, generally, because as soon as you're stressed, um, your subconscious habit would try to protect you, um, by doing different things. It would force you to do something, not to do the things that you want to do, that you decided, like you want to talk to people very well, confidently, and show, or to achieve what your goal is, or show your skills in different situation, in job interview, or wherever you are. So your habits would try to protect you and generate the stress, and so many things would do, to put you in a safe situation. Or what could happen, your opponent would do something to control you and dominate you, and win in the conversation, or tell you weird things and make you feel weak, because that opponent also would try, because people are in this world, they're always competing against each other to win. This is what happens in real world. So if you want to be yourself truly all the time, doesn't matter what situation you have, it doesn't really matter. Okay. If you truly want to be yourself, first you have to observe your thoughts. You have to practice it. Once you understand how your thoughts, like the subconscious thoughts, are manipulating you, then you can do something. You have to practice it pretty well to understand how they are using you, those thoughts in your head. They're using you to put you in a situation where those thoughts want. You don't want it. You want to speak confidently, but your thoughts want. So once you observe them, once you really catch them, how they are happening, and you have to also ask the question, from where your brain got the thoughts. Practically or generally, your brain got the thoughts from your habits throughout your life until that time, that you molded, that you created, you formed in your brain by repeating the same thing over and over again. How? You repeat it, but how? You repeat it by observing other people. You observed your family, your society, all the people surrounding you, you copied them, or you read books, or you did something. So you got your experience by doing different things, and you put it in your brain. And after that, you made up the habits, the subconscious habit, and they are now controlling you in every situation whenever your body or brain have a little bit of stress, because it generates to protect you. All right. So once you understand that you have those habits, then you have to figure out how to overcome those habits. So first, the thought. Second, understanding how you generate it, from where, the root cause of those thoughts. Okay. And now, if they're habits, to overcome the habits now. If you see that they are very strong and it turned into habits, so you have to do something to overcome them. All right. So once you slowly overcome those habits, then your subconscious brain has no power to control you when you are speaking in public confidently. All right. Yeah, definitely you need the knowledge, like the basic knowledge of the grammars and vocabularies. That's a different thing. You could learn them in few months. It's not a big deal. The big deal is the brain, because you have to use them in your brain in public. or in any situation in the world, the language. So as soon as you're going to use the language with your brain, then your subconscious brain will literally push you down. And when it is trying to push you down, you have to observe that. You have to ask questions how you generated them. If it is a habit, overcome them. And once you overcame them, you can go forward. Otherwise, you are always stuck. Even though you learned so many things about English or any of the languages, you cannot go forward. You have to observe yourself first. Do this and understand yourself, your brain first, to go forward. If you don't overcome all those obstacles that you created in your brain, you cannot go forward. Catch it. Destroy all those negative habits that you created that are blocking your speaking when you're public. Understand them. It could be there are so many habits, right? Catch them precisely. What is going on? Write them down on your notepad, on your paper, whatever you have, and then solve them out. And slowly you can overcome them. And then you would be totally fearless to speak in any language in the world, in any situation.